I was already fat before my trip down to Texas. I'm pretty sure I'm far fatter now.
It'll happen. All that brisket. Well, our intrepid heroes gallivanting across space, entering into shenanigans and whatnot,
Your
find
shenanigans and whatnot.
themselves on the desert planet of Almari, wherein the great desert lord Varuk Menchaca has been called upon to help with a threat. That help has been provided, and the threat has been dispatched. I will let you guys take off from there for free inspiration on details.
The big ass fucking worms that were ugly.
Brazen was eaten multiple times.
And thrown up. So you clearly don't make a good meal.
No, I'm not very tasty.
Which means you have nothing to fear from Max.
As far as eating sentient races go.
Yep. Yeah, we just kind of rolled up on there like, oh, we need to fix this? Great. Yeah, it's going to attract those guys? All right.
That's right. I set up some grenades that did absolute jack all, but otherwise, it wasn't too bad of an ambush.
It was a good idea.
They're dead and we're alive.
Just the sheer force of it. Like, those are grenades, of course, that you guys utilize against normal bipedal grunts and such, not necessarily giant space monsters in the desert.
Right. And then a third one showed up, and
Indeed.
we had to scramble back to deal with that.
Came crawling out of the northeast cavern walls.
I felt like we did pretty well. I got
all said and done, yeah.
But I was pretty much able to distract one of them for long enough that we were able to take out the other one. And then by the time we killed mine, the other one showed up like right then. So it was almost like just taking one at a time.
It was very well plotted out. I do think that Brazen was incredibly lucky in that they had a great deal of trouble trying to bite him while prone.
Yes,
That could have gone a
was
different
very
way.
thankful for that luck.
I mean, to the desert people at this point, we just look like badasses.
Oh, of course. And to Max's credit, twofold, both to fix the damaged moisture evaporators and to draw the creatures in. Very well executed.
Mm-hmm.
Machinery secured. Once again working. Meanwhile,
I think I was taking one of these heads for a trophy.
Yeah, you were going to put something somewhere.
Trying, considering the head is as big as the house. The desert warriors are definitely interested in carving the creatures up for materials. They can use the carapace for armor, they can use the flesh for food, the teeth for melee weapons, teeth and spines. All kinds of fun.
Yeah, but I claimed a head. That one's head. That one's head is mine. It's going to be mounted somewhere.
Brazen would like to claim some form of trophy, whether it be a tooth or I don't know, probably nothing that like rots. So probably something tooth-like or carapace.
Oh yeah, all of their spiny appendages and clawed legs and stuff, they're all of a very hard bone carapace of the non-rotting variety.
Maybe you can get a new weapon made from some parts.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's got to be someone out there who does this kind of stuff. I mean, if not you, other Matokai.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I think I'll probably lean towards a tooth for that reason.
Yeah, considering one of their teeth is as big as you are, and you like to use pole arms, it is incredibly fitting.
Yes.
Already has a pointy end, quite durable.
Should I roll something for the attempt to remove a tooth?
Let them
There
do
are
it.
so many there, and the
You
Desert
just
Warriors are
pull the
there.
one out of your
A
shoulder.
roll isn't necessary, but if you want to get something extra quality that you might be able to turn into a good pole arm, I'll let you roll for kind of picking out the choosiest of pointy things, if you like. It'll
Sure.
be simply survival.
Survival is right there.
So you are looking for one that is mostly straight and then has a good point on it, maybe a slight curve, maybe no curve. I'll let you define what exactly it is you're looking for. Or maybe you want it to be curved or even like a nice S shape. So it's like a two-handed scimitar or something like that.
Yeah, I think I would be less worried about the shape of the tooth and more about the sharpness. Maybe using um, some serrations. Possibly, I might look for some serrations. Something that's nice and thick
Ooh,
and beefy at the base, so that
beefy.
it's good and strong, but still remains sharp.
So
Nice,
are you
thick, and
thinking more
beefy at the
like
base.
a lance or more like a pole arm?
More like a pole arm.
Okay.
Sounds like a halberd to me,
Yeah, something like that.
or a glaive-ish thing.
Yes, I do like
Glaive
my
is
glaives after all.
the name of his his usual MO. So yes, whatever is desired in the realm of trophy, the Desert Warriors will simply take what is left and take their time to start with the dissection process.
I
It
will
will definitely take some
request.
time.
I'm not looking for a trophy. I'm just looking for a connection back to the water walker so that I can send the diagnostic report back to Palmer about what happened and then how to maybe have some engineer somewhere in the company work on trying to fix this issue.
As pertains to the moisture
The
evaporators
thumping,
themselves.
yeah, pertains to them and their thumping and it's summoning these worms because it's probably not. I mean, we took care of the immediate problem, but in a year or two, when another generation of worms grow up, this shit could happen again.
Of course, yeah, that's definitely good thinking.
So I'm just sending a diagnostic report and just like put an engineer on it, figure out how, I don't know how much time we have, but throw somebody at this.
Oh yeah.
The answer is extinction. We have to kill them all, guys.
I'm willing to bet HR might want to talk to that person about some counseling and therapy sessions then.
All cliches must die.
Yeah, don't let anyone near Max because then Max's answers for some of these things is just that, like fuck them all. Like they have to die or they should be crabs because I love seafood.
Um, the Desert Warriors, they will inform Varuk that this is the first record of the greater cliches having been taken down by the means of mere mortals, as it were. Like the smaller ones, it is an incredible feat of heroics. The greater ones, one has never been taken down. So this
Much
in
less three.
itself is adding, yeah, let alone three. So this is definitely adding to the legend and the greatness of Varuk and friends, which is what they refer to the BMG as. The Great Lord and his friends slash subordinates in space.
I will make great exaggerated bows to Varuk. Like, yes,
Yes,
great
too
desert
much,
lord.
my guy. Too much.
They will.
If they talk about a church to him, I will happily support this just because I'm trying to be an asshole.
A church would be blasphemous because worshiping Varuk and following his leadership is simply the way. There is no other. There's not room for interpretation or anything. So somebody to try to make some kind of private worship thing, they'd be seen as blasphemous.
Can I take the form of Knuckles?
Do you mean the Akainden from
The
Sonic?
Ugandan knuckle? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Then I'll let them know that I know the way.
Oh, I
Oh,
gotcha.
God.
It's
They
true.
do say that sadly the only thing missing would be some kind of musical production to highlight and commemorate this great and heroic event.
Mhm. If only there
If
was.
only. Out of game note, they don't know you as the celebrity ukulele player. Your celebrity status to them is unknown and would be irrelevant. Not irrelevant. That's a bad choice of words. Less significant than being their leader, though. It would only compound it. Oh, of course he's great at everything. He's our desert lord. Why would you expect any less?
It's what it is.
So, with the focus first on acquiring your trophies and then leaving them to their means, you are encouraged to stay if you'd like to help with the butchering, but surely the Desert Lord and his friends have greater things to do, and they don't expect that you be sitting around to deal with this. I can say there are a little bit of wounds going around. Tone's down by a little bit, Brazil's down a little bit. Varuk, probably the most significantly damaged, but bearing his wounds proudly.
I don't think Max got
Again,
scratched.
Max was not hit with a single thing. He was safe on the roof. Contrary to most times when he just charges in with his wrench and his attitude and is like, "What bitches, bring it."
Yeah, pretty much. He's
I
like,
mean,
Brazen's really earning his keep. I don't know what else to tell you.
that's fairly accurate.
Yeah, there's nothing, all true statements. There's a printer on the water rocker right now that spit out a piece of paper that literally says facts. That's all it says. So, we staying for dinner or where are we going?
Um,
Well, if we're done here, this is all that was needed.
Yeah, their stuff's
We
working again. So,
I look over at Varuk. Do you get a hold of your people here and ask if they need anything else?
oh, let them know that I asked an engineer to get started on working out how to prevent the things from summoning more of these big worms. It may not be quick, but someone will be working on it.
all right. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna talk to the desert people then. I'll let them know what Max said.
All right.
And see if anything else is wrong.
No, actually, it is incumbent upon
Yeah.
them to increase their preparations for war when they'll be called upon, using the resources gained from butchering these greater sand cleaches is going to aid mightily toward that. They're sure that there's something in prophecy that alludes to this, but because you have announced that you've already located the egg, the timetable has moved up. You guys have gotten hints about great wars in space simply because the Larindi have been building things up, have their eyes on greater pursuits. So it does kind of coincide with that.
Well, let's. All right then. Well, they don't need nothing else. I got a couple things I'm gonna give them before we leave, and wish them luck.
Well, then let's all meet back at the ship after a little R&R in town.
Yeah, we did take some glands, right? Were we able to get some?
I can help you with that if you'd like.
Some glands.
Some glands.
Let me have a look here. That's right. So one of them, the tail stinger was mashed up trying to get at Brazen. The other two, you are welcome to make a survival check to see if you can salvage from.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. Survival checks for skull, survival checks for glands,
Yeah,
magic corpses. Here are the notes that I had.
yeah. Toa, your survival check, I was assuming was for securing your head trophy.
Sure.
Okay, cool. It is so done and completed.
That's going to be processed and mounted in four forward.
Yeah.
And I'm
My
gonna.
survival's not the best, so I'm gonna ask someone else to do it.
I can help you out with that. Give me a second.
There was a line of fucking desert people the minute he said, "Hey, could I get a hand?"
I prefer not to. No.
What are these called
Why,
again? Sand cleaches?
Greater sand cleaches.
Oh, I thought it was John Cleese.
Greater sand cleach skull trophy. There you go. And sure, which one would you like to start with? There, Rook.
Let's this one right here. Yeah, let's go with this one.
Going for glands. Would that be survival or is xenobiology?
I will let you use xenobiology for that. And go ahead and roll with advantage because the desert mercenaries will help in pointing out what parts of the carapace to avoid, where to cut in, etc.
And I will also add double my proficiency. Well, that's to recall information.
That's
Yeah,
right.
fine.
You made them your chosen quarry. These huge monstrosities.
Said either or?
Xenobiology.
13. Because I didn't roll double digits on either dice.
Well, you do have two of them to make your attempt. That one's going to be a little bit mangled. So you got part of it, but definitely not
18.
perfect. Second go goes very well.
All right. We just gotta deliver this to a bar we know.
Yeah, I recall from last time we were here. We're all done here. Tone's gonna take the fuck off because he doesn't want to stay out in the desert too much longer.
That's fair.
Shit's hot for a furry folk, yo.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna chill with them for a while.
Go ahead, have them bring you back when you're done.
Yeah.
Try not to have any kids that really kind of cock stuff up.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
All right. On your way back to town, you come into range of shorter range communications, and you realize, Toen, there is a pending message from the orphanage.
Bring it up. What's it say?
It is completely text-based. The first messages say, "Is this working? Test, test. Well, hopefully this reaches you. Uh, a strange occurrence, well, something suspicious has risen up, and children have gone missing. We seek your guidance and input and perhaps assistance. Hello? Is this working? I hope so." And that's the end of the message.
What's the second one?
Well, no, that was it. The first one was,
Okay,
"Is
gotcha,
this
gotcha.
working?" And then the last message was, "Is this working? Hello? I hope so."
Oh. Yeah, I'll swing by the orphanage.
All right, things are very quiet there when you arrive. The cash woman who is in charge is sitting, looking very forlorn, eyes widen. She brightens up a little bit, stands up quickly, approaches you with hands open. "Thank goodness you're here. You got my messages? They went through?"
I did. What's
"Oh,
this
thank
about missing
goodness."
children?
"Well, we thought it was part of the Harvest Festival. Sometimes they have like special events and a little carnival of sorts. Not supposed to be set up for another week or two yet, but well, see, this man with big old top hat and mustache, he showed up and said, 'Hey, we've got this fun house and kids are welcome to come and check it out, no charge.' And just eager to get festivities started early, so a bunch of them went in there, and well, they haven't been seen. There are even a couple of the local miner families. Of course, there are very, very few children on the planet that aren't part of the orphanage, but a couple of the local miner families said that their children had disappeared as well. There's a lot of concern."
Hmm. And where was this place at?
She gestures, says, "It's on the outskirts of the town here, a little ways out. Not a far walk so as to be an inconvenience, but not part of the town proper, of course."
I will definitely check it out. Did any of your security cameras have happen to capture this guy's face?
No, I didn't even see the man myself. That came from some of the other parents.
Hmm.
A couple of the kids came rushing in, heard about some kind of fun house, and got to be gathered. By the time I could make it over there, whoever that man was already gone.
All right, well, thank you for letting me know.
"Oh, please, thank you for helping. After all of the great news and all the great hope that you brought, it'd be such a tragedy to see it all for naught."
One will nod, turn around, and leave.
Community itself, regular traffic here in the afternoon, people going about their business. Most people covered in dirt, little tattered, their clothing. Definitely a workers kind of settlement. As you know, you've been before. A little bit early for the bar to open yet.
I'm gonna just kind of walk my way towards the edge of wherever the park thing is on town.
Are you going to be heading to the funhouse site or just in that general direction?
Heading in that general direction.
As you make your way over in that direction, you see traffic very quickly dwindles down, with the exception of worried looking people here and there, looking distraught. They look wide eyed up at you as you are striding by. They make no effort to interrupt your passage. A couple of tear stained faces from the lady folk.
Which that one right there, that person, the one with the eyes. Yeah. What's got you guys so distraught?
Oh, it's our kids are missing. They
Oh,
went to the fun house and they gesture weakly up toward the path leads out of town. Less paving and less becomes more just kind of a beaten dirt road. One of many that leads out of this place. It was supposed to be fun. They said it was free. The kids were so excited. They haven't been back.
I'll go take a look. I just walk off. I don't comfort her, and I just kind of walk off.
Fair enough. Varuk is getting a little bit looky-loo there. What are you doing, buddy?
I don't know. I don't know if I was told. I'm just reading my spell. I just happened to click on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nobody has been told anything. Nobody has said that they're accompanying Toan. If they are, please make yourself known. That would be between Max and Brazen.
Yeah, because I stayed back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I assumed he wanted to go to the orphanage on his own after he got whatever message he got, because I don't know what the contents were. So
Toan
he
has
didn't
shared
necessarily
nothing
involved.
with the rest of the class unless he wishes to do so.
I have shared absolutely jack and shit.
Yep. I have kept my reactions about some individuals in check since then.
All right, so
I know exactly who.
so what are
'Cause
Max and Brazen up to in town?
Because unlike the two of you, I was smart enough to go, this guy's shady as fuck. Fuck that. I'm out, and walked away.
Oh, I absolutely want to torture him before he dies.
So yes, Max
Summon
and
my inner
Brazen
Zara.
will both make it back to town. What will you be up to in so doing?
Oh, I'll just
Again,
go find a place to eat. He's a foodie.
there is a very simple food station available, akin to like a burrito truck. It's going to have very basic protein pastes wrapped up in a local kind of a thick, almost a tortilla, almost a bread that gets wrapped. Very thick though, thicker than a regular tortilla.
So more like naan, like Indian bread that you get.
Yeah,
at some,
more
okay.
like naan, and then curled up. There's a chunky kind of paste that they put in there. There are a couple of fruity ingredients you can put in for sweet, a couple of spices that you can put on there if you like
He
hot.
buys one of
But
every
besides
type they
that,
can
it
make.
is very, very simplistic.
Yeah, he literally like, let's do one with that paste, one with that paste, one with that fruit, one with that fruit. That one we can mix the fruit. It just gets a small smorgasbord.
All right. Max is
I run around enough. I'm gonna burn this off. I'm not worried about it.
Max is getting his fat on. What is Brazen up to? I didn't see a BRB. Oh, Joe, I don't know if it's on purpose, but you're muted in Discord. Are you with us?
Oh, it was not on purpose. I muted myself because my wife is loud.
Oh,
Um,
that's okay. We respect wives
uh,
here.
uh, but yes, no, I just went through a whole like half an hour conversation with myself. I guess it was fine.
Can we
Um,
get the bullet points of that conversation? The floor is yours.
yeah, I was gonna wander about and follow Towan because I had nothing better to do but follow the guy who pays me.
Oh, okay, that makes
Um,
sense.
but if he didn't tell anybody anything and he done disappeared, then I suppose I've got something else to do.
Well, he would have
I
gone to the orphanage and then headed out of town. There's no reason why you couldn't have accompanied him. I don't know that there was necessarily a point where you could interject um, to interrupt. I suppose you'd have the opportunity now to say, hey, now that we're away from people, let's chat. But there's no reason why you couldn't be with him.
Well, in that case, yeah, I don't really have much better to do than follow around the guy that pays me. So we're
Fair
just gonna
enough.
follow him around. I'm not gonna ask any questions or whatever. If he needs help, I'll be there to help. And if not, then I'm just wandering about.
I only have one request of you, and that is a perception roll.
Okay.
You can roll it with advantage.
Ooh.
So, ever so slightly, Towan is pretty good at remaining stoic, not showing reactions and stuff. At the mention of a man with a top hat and curly mustache, the eyes narrowed almost imperceptibly, posture stiffened, could barely tell, but you pick up a little bit, some sort of reaction. You don't know if it's just from taking in the info or if you suspect perhaps a hint of familiarity, but you can't be sure because he hasn't outwardly said anything, and sometimes he's hard to read.
Well, all the more reason to follow him about.
All right. On the outskirts of town, you can see forlorn people hanging about there. They see Towan and Brazen making their way through and give space, allowing you to pass by uninterrupted. Definitely some eyes lingering on Brazen, who is just naturally intimidating in his Matokai form, lumbering about with his glaive ever at the ready. You see,
Yeah, the cat bristling with weapons really isn't worth a second look.
well, they give a birth to both of you, but Brazen just naturally looms
yeah.
over
No, I
you.
got it. I'm just giving you shit.
The rounding the corner, you see large tents have been set up.
Hmm.
There are what appear to be thicker walls. The tops of the tents, of course, ripple in a slight breeze. Some of the siding a little bit more sturdy. It looks not necessarily hastily constructed. But of course, you guys were just here the other day. There was no mention of this. So, however it came to be so quickly, pretty impressive structure setup. There's a wide set of stairs that lead up and funnel toward a giant face. Now, I don't
Oh
know if
shit!
either of
Have we had a
you,
rice today?
I don't know, no, Max is getting his rice on. I don't know about the other two of you.
Yep.
Uh, Brazen and Toan, I don't know how familiar you are with the Earth tradition of painting one's face and putting on a big red circular spherical nose, big red painted lips, white face paint. But there's a big old face, the happy clown that the stairs go up to the mouth of, and it looks like the doors, there are a set of doors closed just past the happy, smiling, gaping mouth of the giant clown face.
Any any receptionist or kind of like ticket seller or anything like that?
You see a booth that is unmanned, that is at the bottom of the stairs, uh, kind of right where the path forks off to the structure. There is a booth. It is unlabeled. It looks like it is in place where somebody would perhaps sell tickets or greet passersby and the like, but it is unmanned.
Any of the like forlorn looking people still around?
Oh, yes. A lot of them are actually gathered closer to the booth than anything else. You did pass a couple who were sitting in the shade at roadside. Of course, there are lots of like rocky cliffs and stuff here and there.
All right, I
So
go
a
up
lot
to
of
that
them.
guy. That guy right there, the one with the ears.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah. Big old floppy ears, a little bit of hair sprouting out. He's an older man, very,
right,
very
right.
wrinkled of the face, probably either retired or close to that retirement age. So, mid-30s here at Almari.
So I just go up and ask him, "Hey, what business do you have here?"
Well, the youngins drug us here, making a hollering about there being some kind of carnival or something. They drug us out, then they ran inside. There was a man here. I don't know where he went. Made greetings.
Did you see any ship take off?
We didn't see no ship,
Any vehicle of any kind?
nothing. But
All right.
them kids, they're inside there. They locked up the front doors. I done already pounded on them. Couldn't find any other entrance. Me, a couple of the other guys went looking round. Place is
Have you
big, but there ain't
have
no
you
other way in.
have you informed the local law?
We have. They're getting some people. Said they gotta investigate. And he does air quotes at you. You can tell a little bit of sarcasm lacing his tone. We ain't got no weapons or tools. Figure enough force will blow them doors open. He's looking the two of you up and down. Reckon they wouldn't stand up much against folk like yourself.
I'm gonna I'm gonna turn and walk away from this guy. I'm gonna get on my not an agent, and I'm gonna call up the local constabulary, whatever you want to call it.
Hello. You've reached dispatch for Almari Outpost 053. We are unavailable to take your call. Please leave a message at the tone. Tone.
I kind of stare at my phone angrily, kind of annoyedly, I guess, and hit the disconnect button.
I love a good annoyed tone face. In contrast to the pinching the bridge of your nose, like curling up the lip, maybe showing a fang, kind of looking at it like when a cat is annoyed at you, like touching their feet or something.
Exactly that.
Meanwhile, Brazen is just looking creeped out by the giant clown face.
Well, I'm gonna get on the horn with Agent. Well, everyone but Brazen, because Brazen's like fucking right there.
Of course.
I'm gonna just put in, hey, there's missing kids. We're checking out and in quotes, circus at the edge of town. Meet here I give a time frame.
All right. Varuk
Like
and Max, both of you have your agents. Now you can make this a live conversation and even open it up to a three-way if you want, or it can just be a text message you send out.
No. And no, it's gonna be text message because right after I send the message, I get back on the horn and I call up the docking place. What do you call it?
The docking place.
Yeah, where we park our ships.
Yeah.
The docks.
Yard.
Yeah, docking yard.
And are you calling administration there? Or are you calling your ship?
I'm calling administration.
After a couple of tones ringing. Hey, Mr. Baintail, pleasure. What can we do for you?
Hey, local law is being completely useless, and we got some missing kids on the planet. Could you do me a favor and lock down the port and not let any ships out?
Well, yeah, of course. I might need local official authority to confirm. I think they were called out. There's some kind of disturbance, some kind of fire pit opened up, and a bunch of the local constabulary, they went rushing out there to go deal with that. Some livestock got trapped in there and stuff. I don't know.
Figures.
But yeah, right away. Should we be on the lookout for something? Is there danger? Are we under
That's
attack?
what I'm investigating for.
You hear the timbre of his voice starting to rise with each statement, like, "Oh shit, are we in trouble? Are we in trouble? Oh god, what do I do?"
Just lock down the port, make sure nothing leaves.
You got it. Thank you for the heads up.
And then I'll hang up. And then I'll just go wait by the ticket booth.
Yeah. How far away am I actually?
As far as making your way back, you have as far as making your way out here, I would say you had available like a little land speeder thing that carry a group of people at once. And then, well, the desert people have let you know that they have caverns, they have shortcuts, they can get you closer to town, possibly quicker. Because the land speeder would have to go around caverns and rocky outcroppings and stuff, kind of weave. They can get you more of a straight shot.
Yeah, but like distance wise, I want to say like 500 feet, 1,000 feet.
Distance wise is my kryptonite, so I don't know. I'm gonna say as the crow flies, maybe you would measure it probably in miles, but not many.
Okay. Well,
1,000 feet is definitely smaller than a mile.
Yeah, a mile is what, 5,280 feet,
Roughly.
give or take.
mhm.
It's a bed.
Yeah. All right. Now I'm gonna have to get there as quick as possible, whether it's the caverns or a vehicle.
Yeah, caverns will spit you out a little bit down the path. So you'll actually be coming from an angle, not from the town, like from the angle that Toan took and Max will take if he decides to follow up. You'll kind of be coming from the other side.
Okay.
You will be the last to show up if Max makes haste, but not by long. They won't have to wait. I don't know if you intend to send a message or anything like that, but they won't have to wait too long for you.
Yeah. Well, I'll let them know. I'll get there as soon as possible. That I'm on my way.
All right.
Anything in the ticket booth?
It is completely bare. There are a couple of shelves on the other side of it where, somebody would stand. There are a couple of shelves. You can see there are square shapes where it looks like a couple of boxes will have been set, and then over time it is kind of kept the finish a little bit better. So kind of like if you take a painting down in someone's house and it's a smoker's house and there's the square behind it. It's akin to that. So a couple of squares, looks like a couple of boxes are put there kind of regularly and protect against the elements and such. But it is completely bare.
Sure. Bear. B-E-A-R, bear.
Oh, uh. If you find
I'm
any
sorry,
arms, you
Telltale.
have the right to them. Uh, so, Max, you have received a message to come visit us on the outskirts of town.
Yep.
You are halfway through your third rolled up paste delight. It is kind of earthy, very filling. You've definitely sampled some high end and unique cuisines. So it doesn't spark your palate in a way that says, ooh, wow, but it is hearty sustenance. Again, definitely filling, gives you a little bit of an energetic kick, like, I'm ready to go work in the mines.
Is it making you think of a spicy bean burrito?
A little bit.
Okay. He notes the truck. Like, this could be a thing somewhere. Takes a small second, shoots a note off to the guys like, hey, have we ever thought about getting into food things and delivery? Because I just tried some stuff out here that, has potential. And he doesn't check to see if they receive it. He figures they'll get back to him when they have time. Because he doesn't know the entire scope of what they
so
own. He
you
doesn't figure
quickly
food
get
stuff
a
is in it.
message back that says Palmertech has yet to invest in the food industry in any fashion, as regulations are very tight and tedious. Not that, of course, technology isn't, but so many different races and diets and foods and sentient people to be eaten out there. Yeah, it's something that they've not delved into yet.
Since we're getting into helping with an orphanage foundation, maybe put a person or two people even and have them look into nutritional needs, foods, and making the food not taste like, well, paper.
There are a few notable corporations in the galaxy that would make fine partners. We will check
Then,
into their backgrounds to make sure that they're not of ill repute or otherwise
okay.
associated with anything.
All right. That sounds fantastic. I hope you guys are having a great day. Talk to you later. And then he will simply send Tone a reply. I'm on my way. I just got to get a bag from the food stall.
All right. We were able to acquire a little to-go container. It's similar to styrofoam, but it kind of has a Tupperware sort of seal to it, not with any clasp. Like when you close it, it automatically air seals.
Oh, that's cool. And then
But
he'll just
you
shove
can
it
tell
into
it's still kind
a
of
bag or something and put it on his
disposable.
back.
All right. And it won't take you long to round the corner and see Dante's Inferno room with promise of girls and strange dancing man out front. I don't know what Torufu posted there in the chat. But yeah, Max, you definitely know what a clown face looks like. I don't know how you feel about it, but you see right away the giant clown face, the stairs leading up, and the tent structures make up a bigger complex beyond.
I'll just walk up. This feels a little too Earth-like. What's going on?
Apparently missing kids. Went in there, haven't come back yet. Local law is otherwise occupied, and I've already locked down the Port Authority.
Missing kids and a clown's involved?
Toy trucks.
Because that's a clown from Earth. They're supposed to be merrymakers, but there's been one author on Earth who really did a good job of making a horror story out of these freaks.
Hmm.
If they so.
Okay, are we burning it
I
down or are
would
we trying to
like
be nice about it?
I would like for Toen, roll your deception against Max's perception.
Okay, or are we looking for insight instead?
Actually, I like insight. Good call. Go ahead and use insight against a DC 18.
Got it.
Insight versus insight, or insight versus deception?
Deception.
Your deception. Who? All you can tell is that Toen is being tight-lipped about it. When you were specifically asking about the source, he kind of shrugged it off. You get the hint that he knows more than he's telling. That's all. You may continue.
Okay.
Just kidding. With a 27, you read his mind.
Well, again,
Some random dude shows up from nowhere with a book that says plot.
Toen is really hard to read, not just because of like feline features, but he is consistently stoic and doesn't let his emotions show. So even if you catch something, you're not sure what. It's just like there's something. But if you don't pry, then you don't pry. You don't know. Yeah.
Where's Farouk? Is he still out there?
I assume he's on his way.
Okay.
If it takes too long, we'll start without him.
So just out of curiosity, if someone runs out of this building, are we trying to detain them or eviscerate them?
That would depend on the state the children are in.
Fair point. Do we think they're still in there and safe?
Toad kind of points to the crowd that's like right next to us. Multiple eyewitnesses have seen them go in. No one has seen a vehicle come out, and no one has seen anyone leave. And that old one there has stated that they've even walked around the complex, and while large, this is the only entrance. So either they're in there, or they're teleported, or they're the cave system, in which we will figure out when we go in.
Okay. You hungry?
I've eaten.
All right.
Now, regardless of how much you want to convey, you are a little bit hungry. You guys haven't had an opportunity to snack since the great cliche fight of 37, whatever year it is. But
I don't think we even
you
really
can play it
rested.
off. You've had the equivalency of a short rest, and you would have had an opportunity to utilize um, like healing ampules and the like to get back up to full. But you are a little bit thirsty more than hungry, just because of the dry air here, the hot sun beating down.
Yeah, Max isn't gonna press. It's fine.
Okay. Oh, well, Max is finishing his. Well, I don't know if you're eating more. You were halfway through
No,
your
I was
third
just
burrito thing.
yeah. He figured I probably have at least 6 of them, so I probably have like 3 left.
And a half.
And yeah, and he'll look at Braz and is like, "Did you want something?"
Browsen will shrug and reach out and accept whatever it is.
I give him one of the pasty ones, and
Browsen, being uncultured, swallows it whole. Barely looks like he tastes it.
Nom nom nom.
But
carbs are
nods
carbs.
his head in thanks.
No problem.
Definitely feeling a little bit better. It is then you see a familiar figure coming down the road toward you. Ta-na-na. It is Varuk, the Desert Lord, in all his splendor, assuming he hasn't shapeshifted to be something else. Varuk, you will see there's a smattering of people about, large tent structure that you're walking past. You can't see the front of it yet. They are standing near a little booth constructed in the front. You see Max and Brosnan and Toan.
If I am remembering correctly, there are other people around us, yeah?
Yes, sir. They are definitely giving you guys space, but will speak when spoken to.
Okay. Because if we have spent a while waiting for Varuk, it's possible that Brazen might get slightly bored and may attempt to do something like this. And so he might find, like, I don't know, something, anything, a stone, random trinket or something that's just sort of sitting around, and then attempt to sneak up behind somebody and place it in their pocket.
Oh, you,
Um, Let me get, go ahead and roll for me your insight.
that is crazy.
Insight, there it is.
I'm just watching my giant lizard friend trying to sneak up on people.
He's trying to put sand in people's pockets while they're trying to figure out where their kids went.
Yeah, so these are all like very sad looking people, most of them mothers that are worried about their kids and such. Um, feel like, and none of them are wearing clothing of nobility. It's all kind of dirty, tattered stuff. Um, so if you're looking for any kind of like a happy surprise, you might be able to slip like a Cubal tab in somebody's pocket or something. You don't really have anything in your inventory that you believe would help these people, nor would it be small enough to very secretly kind of place. You're welcome to roll with that
Uh,
if you like. I mean, I don't
yes,
know
I
what you
think.
hope to accomplish by just putting rocks in someone's pockets, but
Well, mostly I was thinking, we were mostly standing around waiting.
yeah.
But I think your idea of the cubles is a good one. Yes, is there a common denomination that might be small enough to slip into some people's pockets?
Yeah, you can put cubles on like tabs that hold a specific type. You can even tell your not an agent, your sim device to distribute cubles from one tab to another. So you could specify an exact amount if you like.
Sure. Let's do. Oh dear, what's a lot? 100?
For these people, yeah.
Okay, let's do 100 cubles, and I'm going to attempt to sneakily put one in somebody's pocket. Somebody who looks distracted, but not, I don't know, somebody who's not crying, but is distracted.
Well, that definitely lowers your target pool. But yeah, give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay, this is going to go really poorly. Holy
You
shit.
lie. Aided by their distraction, emotional
Wow.
states,
Just wow.
it is effortless. You slip it in, and you don't
I
even
like
make your
how
presence
the
known.
results of the sleighting hand are the exact reverse of the results of his insight.
Right? So you have successfully, and you choose what looks to be a very young, and she's kind of by herself, and again in her emotional state, she doesn't even realize that you slink by, doesn't react to the passing shadow, the weight of your footsteps, and you're able to slip by without notice at all. A happy
I'm going
surprise
to
for her to
quietly
find
give
later.
myself like a like a fist pump, right? Just like, yes, I did it. I'm so
Damn, I'm
sneaky.
good.
And then I'm going to attempt to do it again with another 100 cubles for somebody else. And we're going to keep going until somebody catches me.
All right. Well, let's just keep rolling that sleight of hand then. Let's see what you got.
Okay.
You're successful again. This time it is the older man that Toan was talking to earlier. He's with a younger woman. You would believe him. Like the age gap between the two, you would think he's more of a grandfather than father, but who knows? We're not here to discriminate against age gaps, but he gives
Well,
you a
you're not
nod.
anyway.
He gives you a nod as you pass by. She doesn't respond, and you kind of move to the other side of him. He kind of moves a little bit to let you pass by. You successfully drop a cubal chip in a pocket in her skirts. Neither of them are the wiser.
This is thrilling.
It, it,
Obviously, because
and
I'm not.
I'm seeing him do this. It's just like he's just a giant lizard that's actively sneaking up on people half a size and throwing shit in their pockets. And I'm just watching my employee do this.
It's inspiring. He's going about doing charitable things without being told.
He's fuck. No one's just staring daggers at Bronson.
Bronson looks
Do I
back.
need to make a perception check to see what's going on?
Yes.
Okay.
You'll have to. Now, you can see that Brazen is just kind of moving about the crowd. Every once in a while, he pauses. You're going to have to beat his targeted sleight of hand result, and with a
I
natural
think
20,
I did.
you'll definitely realize, hey, he's slipping cubles into their pockets. What a
Lean over
nice
to Tom.
chap.
What is he doing?
I'm so I can't tell them this, obviously, but in Brosnan's mind, he's practicing his stealth, which he's obviously terrible at. So this shouldn't be working. Um, but
Is he
it's
reverse stealing? I
but
don't understand. What is this?
he's thrilled by the fact that he's actually succeeding at stealth.
Owen will kind of pipe up. Mr. Korgul, now is not the time for capering.
So Tone is going to be piping up with that. This is about when Varuk arrives and when Tone is chiming in with that on your third, not a victim. Go ahead and roll me one more sleight of hand. Let's see how this goes. The distraction, the calling out, and everything kind of jars a little bit. And a mother and father standing close together, a couple other people nearby, consoling with them. The man kind of gives you a little bit of a head tilt and a quizzical, almost dirty look as the woman gets bumped and shrieks away from you, clasping onto him, kind of looking up a little bit worried, a little bit afraid. You were not able to slip that cue ball into her pocket. Would you have kept it in your hand, or will it have clattered on the street? Or the
So
dirt?
I'm envisioning myself like attempting to like gingerly and awkwardly put it in her pocket and then
Right.
being caught like with it in my hand between my fingers and them staring at me and then just sort of just giving it to them and walking away anyhow.
The woman shrinks at the offer. The man very slowly reaches out and takes it and looks at it and is like, tilts his head back. The dirty look goes away. He still looks confused, but is like, oh, wow, thank you. Meanwhile,
Bronson just sort of shrugs it and then wanders back to the group.
Towan is glaring at you. Max is watching. I don't know if he's perplexed. Yeah, a little bit impressed. And then Varuk arrives. So Varuk, yeah, you're going to be able to see Brazen returning to the group over by the booth.
I've removed 300 cubles from my sheet.
The great sneaky gif there in the chat. The guy looks at him. It's like, whatever, dude. So now you're all together underneath the giant, happy, smiling face of a clown, which Varuk you can see only when you get to the booth and then getting a look at the complex. You see that giant clown face
And
looming
when
over
when
everyone.
Baruch shows up, Todd will jerk his thumb at the door. Like, we need to get into this place and see about getting some kids out, apparently.
How much do we know?
Very little, honestly. It's just that kids went in, they haven't left.
And that the parents have been waiting out here, well, waiting.
Oh, wait, have you tried asking the parents anything?
Yeah, the information spotty at best. I've went ahead and locked down the Port Authority, and the local law is busy with something else, apparently.
Something more important than missing kids?
Something about a fire pit and animals getting into it. I don't know. It might be worth checking out after this, but if it doesn't involve sentient people, I figure just let the law handle it. And then Tony starts walking towards the door.
All right, let's go.
All right. So at where the stairs lead up toward the mouth and where there are the double doors there, you see a little kind of track, like a train track or cart track, that leads. And the doors, when they close over it, they have kind of little, like it closes over the top of them. There's like a little, yeah, like cart track that goes in. The doors themselves are very large, metallic. Doesn't appear to have an electronic lock, but they're definitely secured.
Well, I'm going to knock on the doors.
Clang, 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 the hollow echo. Feel the weight of the doors, your knuckle rasping. There is no answer.
The doors are, have we tried opening it?
I am capable of kind of picking locks, but it's not my forte. Any of you have more of a deceptive past?
Yeah, sure. He'll lean forward and gently push on the door to see if it'll open.
It does not. It has a little bit of a give, kind of like barn doors. if they're secured from the inside by like a single wooden planky thing. Like you kind of feel
Yeah, there's
that
a
bit of a
little-
give.
But that'll firm up in a second.
Oh yeah.
Okay. How badly you want to get in the door?
Is there a space between the doors? Like, are they like perfectly flush, or is there like a half-inch gap, or
Yeah, there's a little bit of a gap. Both
can I fit a sword
underneath.
blade in there?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Can
try to
I
use
try
the
face
sword
shifting into inside?
I mean, that works too, but I was gonna use my sword to try to lift whatever latch is there.
Give me your sleight of hand, Mr. Toan.
15.
You feel that there is, in fact, a very simple bar clasp. It gives a little bit. Strength is not your forte, and it's very heavy.
You sure about that?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Looking at your sheet, yes. I'm not calling you a wuss because you're not a wuss.
What are you, a baby?
Does Brazen recognize that he is having
Yeah.
difficulty with something that is heavy, and would Brazen be able to attempt to help him?
That depends. Toan, when you brace yourself against it and can't lift it, but know it is liftable, do you let that show on your face at all? Do you clench your teeth and try hard or anything like that?
No, I just turned to the guy I pay and we're like, hey, lift this.
Well, there's your indication, sir. As requested.
Okay. Would you like me to roll strength?
Yeah, go ahead and make an athletics check.
Athletics. You got
And I will assist.
Well, that's going to give you advantage.
You guys know there are other numbers than one, right?
So you definitely have the strength for it, but it's a little bit awkward trying to kick it off of there. You're going to need to try again, maybe applying more force or a different application.
Reposition or perhaps use a different tool?
You are welcome to attempt to do so.
What was he using in the first place? A blade?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Is my glaive longer, and would it give me more leverage? Can I use my glaive instead?
You may.
Okay, then I will once again roll the strength using my glaive.
Oh,
While they're
still
doing this,
assist.
That was a strength save. Please make an athletics check.
Oh, whoops. Yeah. Okay. That's okay. Athletics.
Still with advantage. Everything is set up in your favor here.
Still didn't do that good. I have a +7 or a 7 athletics. You'd think that I'd be doing better than this.
I have a idea.
Yeah, me either. Fuck, Jesus Christ.
So Toan kind of sees where you're angling. He smells what you're stepping in, adds a little bit of a boost to it. You hear clang, 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 and the doors are loose.
Fuck, I'm glad we got those 4 ones in a row out of the way. Jesus.
Yeah, we should be able to roll better now.
Yeah.
Shake
If you
that
had told
dust off
me
through
my
your dice.
plan was going to just plasma cut it in half.
Well, you know.
No, you guys look like you're having fun.
Yeah. All right. Well, the doors are loose. Do you proceed inside?
No, we open them and let the crowd go in. All right, everyone, go get your kids.
Brazen will proceed first.
Yeah, the second tone will go in.
By the way, am I supposed to be seeing something other than the town?
Well, not yet, but I'm about
Okay.
to switch the page.
Oh, okay.
Big clown face.
There was
Halloween episode
there
incoming.
were descriptions of a clown building, and
Yeah.
I didn't see the clown building, so I was worried that I missed something.
I did
Or it was
not.
just a joke.
Mid-journey struggles sometimes. Bear with
Don't worry about it.
me.
He was clowning around.
All right, so if
look
you
at the
scroll
look
all
at
the
the
way down
little.
to the bottom, you can see.
I remember shit like that from my childhood.
Ah, so you see, yes, indeed, there's a little cart. There's kind of a tunnel that goes from the gate into this open area here, and you see where those tracks lead and end. There's a little.
Am I supposed to see this whole area or not past these little walls here?
Can you see past the little walls there?
Yes.
I can.
You
I
should
see.
be
I
able
see.
to. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I see like this whole
Yeah.
area.
Yeah, so those are ropes actually to help direct traffic and stuff. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
you see what you should see.
All right, cool.
Um, so yeah, where you see the cart pulls up, where people would exit onto the platform there, got those red velvet ropes that are kind of leading their way into this little waiting room area. There's a large white crate painted with colorful polka dots right in the center of the room, right next to you, Toan. That large crate there. There are little cubbies, a little bit dusty, kind of abused years of guests, like very well used, sitting against the west wall over on the
Jesus
side
Christ, you're
there.
using an old fucking token, dude. They
Uh,
update the hit points and all that on it.
oh no, you guys have gone up to full. Oh, as far as so yeah, I just pulled those tokens off of your character sheet. So if those aren't updated, I'm gonna kick myself if I don't do it now. So I'm just gonna go do it. So Toan should be at 74. Let me update that. That is get that saved for future placement. Anybody else's hit points off?
Mine's good.
I think that's good.
Mine were at 40. I just switched to 62.
Okay, so let me
Man,
go
you're
to
7 away.
Farouk. 62.
Did you catch Farouk's little comment in the chat there?
As far as the reading lips off of people in the crowd, I would need a perception check unless you are using magic for that.
I got vigilant, which allows me to see. Boom. It's the last part of it. The last dot.
So what you pick up is, in addition to, of course, emotional forlorn parents who are worried about their kids, what stands out to you is those who are stealing glances are wondering, who are these guys? They don't look like they're affiliated with any kind of carnival. Well, hopefully they're here to help. What are they doing? Hey, they're messing with the door. Maybe they'll find out what's going on. You get a sense too, like they're all kind of hanging back. None of them are eager to charge. They're definitely giving you guys a berth to investigate.
Getting
They
a sense of
definitely
something weird happened
recognize
then.
authority. Yeah, well, they have a sense of something weird going on. So
Yeah.
on the far wall, on the north side, you see two smaller doors on the left and the right, respectively. There's a large door on the north wall. There's a painting of a clown hanging above the large door with a paper banner dangling from its teeth. It reads, "Welcome to the Funhouse." On the east wall, your right-hand side, see a couple of wooden tables that are covered with loose papers. There's another door with a sign above it that says, "Only Happy Jack's personnel beyond this point." I will give you a moment to soak that in. This is a good opportunity for us to take a quick break if you guys wanted to get drinks, use restrooms, and etc. before we dive deeper into the crawl of the funhouse.
Do I know that Happy Jack was that guy's name? Because honestly, it's been a long time, so I don't remember.
He was never given a name.
Okay.
Before we go to break, give me an insight.
Right.
Do I do insight as well, or?
You're welcome to, sure. Anybody who wants.
I'm also going to do insight, but mostly to know if I can see those things that look like trapdoors, and do I know that they're trapdoors?
That would take further investigation.
Ah.
Um,
Like, do I
for
notice that something's weird?
not from your vantage point, just
Okay,
coming
so
into the room, seeing anything.
mostly I'm
everything.
wondering, do I like
That's a good
have a
question.
reason
I
to
mean,
walk over there to investigate?
the tables are interesting. They got papers and stuff on them. The polka dot box is definitely a curiosity right in front of you because it's huge. And of course, the banners, the doors indicating kind of areas. Insight that you are welcome to share with the rest of the class or not. Max and Varuk, you would conclude that the clown is Happy Jack.
Okay.
The clown face out front is the same clown face that's holding the banner and stuff. And especially for Max, I would have given you advantage if I had the foresight there. You're familiar with carnivals and thematic things and stuff like that. Happy Jack is a perfectly reasonable name for a clown.
So
And the
this
clown, in
looks like
fact, looks
some
happy.
Earth-based carnival has made it out to this planet.
Absolutely, 100%.
I didn't even know this was still a thing.
It's very rustic too, very old Earth, because like the doors don't have electronics. The track appears to be very simple. You're not seeing like flashy neon lights and stuff. It's all very, very rustic.
I mean, this is really out of place for what I've seen available in this day and age.
Weird for sure.
Free insight for you. I mean, you've been to out of place places before. Remember Candyland? Anyway, I am going
Yeah.
to
Yay.
go ahead and I'm going to turn off my mic. Give us all a little bit of a quick break time here. Let's meet back in about 5 to 10. Continue the dive.
Hey, found it, huh? Yeah, you did. You found it. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, have we started again?
Happy, fun, festive music change. A voice shouts from the back, play the same song. Okay.
Hey, Josh, what's the type of music in Star Wars called?
I don't know what.
Look it up.
Or you could just tell me.
I'm here.
It's called Jizz, buddy.
Hello.
Well, that's not appropriate.
Also,
What?
hello here.
You don't like listening to Jizz?
No.
Not
I like listening to
particularly.
Jizz.
To each their own. I'm not here to judge. Said
Yes.
I don't like mustard. You can have as much as you like.
I feel like as the DM, you kind of are here to judge.
Well,
Yeah.
but
Like that's like 60% of your role.
And so they came up with Jizz genre of music specifically for Star Wars Cantina, with Maximilian Rebo and his band being popular Jizz Whalers.
well, that's okay.
This was before Jizz meant what it meant because some
Right.
asshole online said Jizz and everyone ran with it.
Oh, I can guarantee you that jizz was used in vernacular before it was popularized online.
And it was supposed to be, it was a mix of jazz and something else. And that's why it was called Jizz.
Yeah, the closest thing I can come to is like space jazz, and that's not like that's spaz. That's not.
Okay.
We were all back.
I'm not back. I'm here.
Eh,
Hello here.
All right.
I'm Joe.
I got circle back to the same joke.
All right. Well, as you begin to become inundated by happy, fun space jazz, not what Torfu wants to call it, Brazen is going out of his way to be knocking down some of those velvet ropes.
Yes, they're all in the way, and I'm afraid that they will be a tactical disadvantage. So I'm going to make sure that they are knocked down.
All right. As you're going, you can see inside those cubbies, there's a glint of the light. There are some trinkets in those cubbies. You can also see in that northwest corner that there is, in fact, a hatch on the floor.
What is it in here?
What's that?
How lit? Is it dark?
Very lit.
It's lit AF.
Okay.
I'm sorry, that was a bad joke.
Oh, right.
Oh, I
Because
missed it
it's
completely.
like happening. It's lit.
Yeah,
Jamming.
Well,
but that's how the kids say it these days.
Right.
well, nope. Let's this is a crate.
It is a giant crate with polka dots.
Anything openable?
You'll have to investigate it and tell me how you're investigating it.
Ooh, we should each try a different door.
I'm looking for a spot to open it.
It has seams and stuff. A lid. You don't see any word labels on it, but it does look like a crate with a lid.
Well, I'll try to open the lid.
Immediately, touching the crate causes it to burst open. And there is a giant hippo standing there. In his mouth is a sign that says, "Welcome to Happy Jacks." There is a small name tag, but you cannot tell what it says. You'd have to get closer.
Is this an alive or a fake hippo?
It is very much alive.
Hmm.
Now, Brazen does not know this because Brazen does not know about hippos. But Joe knows that hippos are some of the most dangerous creatures on Earth.
What is this hideous creature? Just,
It's a bulbous looking thing, bright-eyed,
heck?
has that sign in its mouth, a collar. Again, there is a name tag, but you can't tell from here what it says. The box has popped open. Hippo standing there, brandishing the sign at you, kind of wobbling its head back and forth.
I don't think I'm gonna like this place.
I already don't like this place. This reminds me too much of home, and it's way too far away from Earth to make me feel comfortable.
Hmm. We were able to take a short rest, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna cast Esper Sense. Hey, see if anything is magical in this area.
Can you please post up
And,
for me the details of Esper Sense so that I can accurately answer your inquiry?
I also want to take a couple steps away from the hippopotamus.
The hippopotamus.
Mhm.
Oh, it's like Esper's detect magic.
All right, so you get an overwhelming sense that you are surrounded by the supernatural, as if this very place is infused with Esper or magic, if you will.
Okay, that's something.
There is a faint tingle around the creature, although it is not giving you a sense of a domain of power. It just seems other natural.
All right, guys. Everything in here is magical. As I take a couple more steps away from the hippopotamus.
Kind of adjusts itself to make sure that it faces the majority of the group to brandish the sign, happily bobbing its head. But since everybody's on the left side, like it turns to face the western side. By the way, knocking on that trap door, you got an echo, no response. That was for browsing.
Okay, I'm gonna open it.
You see a rope ladder that descends into the darkness.
I inform the group of the rope ladder that I found.
As I yell, "This is Sparta!" I charge at Brazen. Right?
Shove him down in there. From where you're standing, Varuk, you can catch the glint of the light on those cubby holes. Little trinkets and stuff therein. Can't see exactly what, but light's catching a bunch of various objects in those cubbies. Meanwhile, Toan has approached the wooden tables. Max appears frozen in delight, fear,
Oh,
suspicion.
delight? Definitely not. Suspicion and fear. Like, this is way to his time frame of Earth. 2,000 years later, everything here is creeping him out. Like, I feel like I went back home and, the story about the clown being a horror thing was supposed to be a joke about the author. Maybe someone would still have a book, but this is really, I'm not happy. Toan, is it me or does this feel like Candyland all over again?
What was that, about a year ago?
Yeah, roughly.
Have you tried killing yourselves?
I mean,
Don't
currently the
turns
thoughts...
around to Varut and just holds out his pistol.
Oh no, not me, bro. Come on.
Meanwhile, the hippo is in fact bringing Sexy back.
Like the Madagascar movie?
The what?
The Madagascar movie?
Yes, I do believe that hippo in the out of game chat does like to move it.
The
Let's see.
anything interesting on the papers on these tables? Like open table and check.
Yeah, roll for me investigation.
There you guys go.
I wish I could roll something other than single digit numbers.
Well, that's what goals and inspiration are for. So you're able to see that there are posters and pamphlets kind of haphazardly placed on these tables here. They're advertising the Funhouse's attractions. You can see essentially some new hires are being given a highlight here, and they are as follows. Kabloop. And Brazen, quick answer, no.
That's all the tables or just that one?
Across all the tables.
Ah. I'm going to squeeze myself in here and take a look at this hatch.
Hatch, easy to open, has a rope ladder, leads down into the dark.
How far down?
That's a great question. It goes into the dark. It doesn't go as far as 60 feet.
Darn, I was hoping you would tell it still goes into the dark.
As far as what you see below, looks like the ladder leads to a floor, and then you can see a very small opening that curves north. Very small, tiny, like a pipe hole. And enclosed in walls about the size of the hatch, so 5 by 5 square kind of a room. That little pipe hole.
I'll look down that one.
See the same thing?
That's interesting. So it's just a little square room with looks like almost like a drainage pipe, or the pipe's like up the wall.
Yeah, the pipe is in the wall. Of course, from your vantage point, you can't see into the pipe, but yeah, very tiny. It would take like a tiny creature to be able to go through that pipe.
Right.
Where did Varuk's token go?
He's down here.
You-
I have
you
left the
rolled the
building.
thing.
There it is. Okay, yeah, sorry. I was had to move my map a little bit. There you are.
I'll look at Brosnan and just say it goes down so many feet, and just it's a small room with a small pipe in the wall. And that's all it is.
Brosnan's going to shrug then and move on.
Oddly enough, they're both like that. So it's a pipe for liquids or gases? I'm gonna close both hatches.
Brosnan is not generally very perceptive, but he would like to attempt to perceive anything about this east door that he could, to maybe give him a clue as to what might maybe be behind it, including maybe knocking on it and listening to the other side.
So it's a pretty simple wooden door. Again, there's a sign above the door that says only Happy Jack's personnel beyond this point. You can see that this door is locked.
Is
Old style earth lock, nothing electronic.
is the door out of here still there?
Yeah,
Oh, can I open it?
you can.
Can I close it?
You can.
Okay, looks like we're still in the same planet, guys. Well, what
Most
is
comforting thing someone said to me so far.
is the doors? You said this door right here says personnel only.
Yep. Brosnan, the door before you is wooden, but does not have a lock on it.
And if I knock on it, do I hear anything on the other side?
Nope, just echoes.
I want to cast alter form to try and look like Happy Jack. Based off the photo we've seen.
When he does this, does he say like a mnemonic or whatever to cast this?
I don't think so. No, I think it just looks. You
So
know.
I turn around from inspecting this door and I see a scary ass clown.
Just standing there, right?
Yeah.
You will, yes. Unless
Yes.
Farouk
So
decides to say something about it.
I feel like I'm
No,
gonna get pretty aggressive real quick.
no.
Are you not shape changing
Oh
into?
no, I am definitely shape changing into the cloud.
Are you going to inform me that you are not a clown,
Well, but I will be a clown.
or that you are Farouk?
Behind you, Brazen is now a scary looking clown guy. Well, I mean, he's
Yeah.
not
So I'm
that
gonna.
scary. He's pretty happy looking. Yeah, he's got sharp, pointy teeth. I guess that's kind of scary.
I'm going to shout to the rest of the group that we've been ambushed, and I'm going to pull out my weapon and
Whoa.
hold my ground,
Uh-huh.
pointed at Farouk, who I think is a clown. I'm going to point it at the scary clown.
Okay. I shoot my hands in the air and just start going, "Whoa!" As I like wiggle my arms, my body like an inflatable man. You know what I mean?
Uh, wacky, wavy, inflatable arm flailing tube man.
Yeah.
Uh, um, so question, I guess, should I open up initiative? I
Oh,
think I will. All right, everybody
okay.
roll initiative.
Dear.
All right. Okay. I'm pretty sure I can beat Razin on this. There we go.
I think just about everybody can beat me. I don't
I'll
have very
be.
good initiative.
All right, well, it looks to me like Varuk, you get attacked first. Brazen has announced to the group that you're being ambushed and is pointing his blade at you. You've responded by "Ooh," doing the
All right.
two-man thing, but it's your turn if you wish to do anything else,
Uh-huh.
or
And
Tone is able to act next.
I'm gonna rotate, looking at the door that says personnel only. Walk up to it and try and open it.
All right, I am going to flip your token horizontal. I'm going to move your token in one space forward. Brazen, do you want to take an attack of opportunity?
No, so long as it's moving away, I'm okay with that. I will not take an attack of opportunity.
All right, Varuk, you may use your action if you wish to. Just looking at it, you can see that the door itself does have a lock on it. So you'll have to do something about that.
Can I just like try and turn it? Maybe it'll unlock on its own because it thinks I'm personnel.
You can try, and you do, and it doesn't.
Damn, rats. That's dumb. Okay. Well, I tried my thing. It didn't work. That's my turn.
All right, Tolan, you're up. Brazen is called Ambush, and now you see that there's a creepy looking clown trying to get through the door on the other side of the room. In front of you, the hippo has let forth a growl and is now looking at Brazen, who is threatening Jack.
And is Baruch's nowhere to be seen?
From your vantage point, no, you do not see Varuk from where you're standing, but the hippo is huge and directly in front of you, so a lot of that beyond is obscured.
Someone will just call out, Varuk, knock it off.
It says personnel only. I had to try.
Varuk, is that your normal voice coming from Jack?
Yeah, because I have no idea how Jack sounds like.
That's fair.
So I don't alter my voice. It's just looking like the guy in the picture.
Brosnan is unconvinced and tells Towan, do not be fooled by this demon. He is faking having Varuk's voice. Varuk, show yourself to prove me correct.
All right. That talking is free, but Toan, it is still your action if you wish to move more, take an action, or if you're done.
I'm done.
Max, you're up.
Okay. Did I see him change into the clown?
You did not.
Was he invisible at the time?
No.
You don't know. You don't see Varuk here. You did see Varuk move past you toward the doors, and then had come back and said, "Well, we're still on the same planet, guys." That was the last you saw Varuk. Everyone else has been moving around the room. You've been staying where you're at, but you lost sight of him until Brosnan called out, "We're being ambushed." There's a big scary clown next to him.
Okay. Varuk, I'm going to give you one chance to just drop this, or I'm going to hit you with something that's going to hurt you.
All right. And in delivering that demand, will you be standing your ground? Will you be moving at all? Any other action?
Um, are the squares roughly 5 feet?
Yes, sir.
No, I could stay. I could do what I want to do from there. I'm gonna stay put.
Okay. Will that then be the end of your turn for now, or are you holding an action with a trigger?
If it makes it back to Towan's turn again, and I don't see the clown turn into Varuk, I will be shooting electric surge.
All right. The energy beginning to cackle around. Warning has been issued. Brosnan, it is your turn.
Shit, how is Brosnan going to play this? I was really expecting Varuk to like drop the thing. Let's see. I feel like what Towan said, you just assuming that that is Varuk, is going to give Brosnan some pause, and Brosnan is not going to want to attack right away. He is going to call out for Varuk to show himself once more, because he's very confused now. Still going to hold posture, but I would say if Max's shot goes off, Brosnan will be ready to act as well.
All right. That'll be all for you then.
Yes.
All right. Well, since you are still brandishing your weapon toward Jack, Hippo growls and charges forward and is going to attempt to. Well, I did not get 15 feet. Dang it. Can't use the charge attack. All right. Gonna take a couple chomps upon you, Mr. Brosnan.
Yeah, so that's an ouch. At least one of them was an ouch.
Yes, indeed. Very ouch. Which is fitting because you did have your
Let
back
me,
to him and we're focused on the clown.
yeah. You did say that we had a short rest. Should I have all of my talent points back?
That depends on your class. Sometimes you get your points back with a short rest, some a long rest. Depends on the ability and the source.
Unfortunately, I'm an idiot and I've forgotten all of that information. I am a Justicar warrior. Let me see if I can look that up real quick. Wherever all my Esper stuff went. Fallout, Stormlight. I never close tabs. Why would I close my Esper stuff? Yes, that one.
I might be able to help that along. Let's see. Warrior and Justicar. Get to use talents from the Melder powers list. You have 3 prime talents. Of course, prime talents are cantrips, so you can use those anytime. Justicar talents table shows number of talent, blah, 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 blah. You regain all of your points once you finish a long rest.
No points are regained after a short rest.
So it would seem.
Okay. Then I will put that back where it was. 4. And I am going to, if I could, do a prime power as a reaction. And I will have resistance against from physical attacks. Against
So
bludgeoning,
I am
piercing, and
showing
slashing.
that in activation time, it does say action.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on. I was pretty sure one of these was a reaction option. Ah, must be this one. When I'm hit by an attack, yes, I believe it's Bastion. It'll
There
cost
you
me
go.
2. There we go. Okay. I get a +5 bonus to my AC, which is currently 19, which means 24. Oh, that's not really going to help me anyway.
Correct. But it will help
Yeah.
you in general, like
Like it doesn't give me resistance if I fail or anything like that. So if I use it this turn, but it doesn't actually do anything, and I've spent those 2 points, it's gonna fade after next turn, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Then never mind. I'm not gonna use
Um,
Bastion.
Yeah, and
I
it
am
doesn't do
going-
anything because it's not a burst attack, so the portable shield device thing is kind of not helpful either.
Okay. So in that case, I guess I'm taking whatever damage is coming to me. $27.
I also need you to make a con save.
Oh, shit.
That bite had a tingle in it, but it quickly fades.
Did I notice the tingle, and can I
yeah.
tell everybody about whatever that tingle was?
Give me insight.
I'm not very insightful.
Yeah, it was pretty unpleasant to get bitten by a hippo.
Okay. Minus 27. If I can get there.
By unpleasant, I mean, ouch. That hurt a lot.
Oh, okay. Did I do it? Yeah.
I
87
did it
minus
on
27.
I did it on the token.
Okay. Well, that's good because I was trying to, except I turned off my number lock and I was just being a complete
Oh,
buffoon. So
that's annoying.
I kept typing it in and it was like, it's not going into the thing. Why isn't it going in? Oh, I turned off my number lock. Just fat fingered it. So, yes, that hurt a lot.
All right. Well, you are all privy to see the giant hippo take a chomp at a Brazen who's pointing his glaive at Varuk. Varuk, it is your turn.
I want to start my turn by asking a question, guys. Okay. What did the grape say to the hippopotamus when it stood on it? Nothing. It just let out a little whine.
That
Then I want. Then I want
sounds
to
like
cast.
something a clown would say. So now the clown is making cheesy dad jokes at you.
Let's go. I'm
And
gonna cast
even
Superior
mocking your
Stasis
peril.
Field. I'm gonna cast it on the hippo.
Attempting to
drop-
paralyze the hippo.
Yeah, that'll drop my concentration on the clown form.
Aha. Varuk has returned. And I need to make a wisdom save. What is my DC?
It's 17. 17.
By the way, Brazen is going to notice that the clown form drops on Varuk and is going to immediately be pissed because he just got bit by a big ass hippo because of the fucking around that Varuk was doing, and is going to say all sorts of curse words that Varuk probably doesn't understand because he doesn't speak Matokai.
I like that he legitimately was like just trying something like an ID thing at the door, but alas, his lack of foresight. Varuk, do you understand Matokai? I know that you're actually pretty well versed.
I
Okay.
don't.
All right. So for the next minute, the hippo is going to be paralyzed. The sign clatters to the ground. They are incapacitated. They can't move. They fail their saves. Attacks have advantage against it. If you're within 5 feet, you auto crit. It cannot take actions. So for as long as Varuk maintains that concentration, the angry hippo is now frozen in place.
All right. That could have been a close one, guys. That hippo could have really hurt somebody.
I don't remember what your initiative order was, but I know it's at the top. So there we go. All right. So with that, Farouk, you still have your movement left if you would like, or you can stay where you are.
I'm try and sneak past.
His name is
Over there for
Bubby.
now.
His name is Bubby.
It is, but you don't know that yet. Have to investigate his collar to see the name tag. But it is going to be your turn, Cohen. You can do whatever you want.
All right. I'm going to pull out 2 swords,
Shink, shink.
and I'm going to attack it. You said they're auto crits?
Yes, if you are within 5 feet, it is completely paralyzed. It cannot do anything. So if you hit, you will auto crit.
Is there a way to
And
just roll
attacks
critical?
have advantage. Not especially. We'll just have to max damage for you, or
That's
you'll
fine.
roll the damage and we'll double it. It's fine.
Let's see here.
But yeah,
Right
attack
hand.
with advantage. All right, so first slash comes in for 20 damage. Curse slash.
Right
Icicles
hand.
forming across the hide where you slash. Another 24. Slash. Crackling of
Offhand.
ice on the wound. Ooh, acid saber. A sizzle coming from those wounds. Now you are making it mad.
Hold on. The acid didn't roll.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It only has the slashing.
Yeah, I'll just give you 2d6 1 second. There you go.
And is it normally 1d6?
2d6.
It's normally 2d6? All right, so we're doubling that too.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
I don't think it's because I didn't really do anything on the first turn. Yeah, that's it. That's it for me.
All right, Mr. Palmer.
Yes, sir.
Varuk dropped the visage of the clown, but the hippo
Yeah.
did take a bite out of crime, and now Toan is just hacking at the creature. You can see a little bit of an aura humming around the hippo after Varuk made it paralyzed. You see it is frozen in place.
I will step up to here and try something very old-fashioned. I'm going to hit it.
Oh, I was hoping you were going for a hug. Okay.
The old
Yeah, no hugs here. No hugs here. All right. I'm pretty sure an 11 doesn't hit, so that's
You
my
have
turn.
advantage on your attacks. It's
Oh,
paralyzed. Yeah.
then I'll just roll it again and change it from normal. I'm so sorry.
No, it's cool.
Okay, I imagine the 25 will hit.
It will.
All right, I should be able to get the damage by doing this. There we go. Charlene was not one for amusement parks like this.
Curse smash. Cold damage arcing across. Yeah, you all have essentially special weapons.
I rarely get physical with something, but This thing is just pissing me off.
Get physical. Oh, sorry.
Yep.
So actually, let me think. Yeah, I'll count it. All right. Continue.
That's it.
All right. Brazen, you are up. You have a
Brosnan
hippo
is going to. Yes, it hurt a lot. Brosnan is going to attack,
Raw.
and then because he's a fighter, he's going to attack again.
Your first attack was enough to take it down.
Excellent.
The creature shudders, and then you see the hippo form starting to morph and shrink until it is the form of a child.
Ah,
The child
dear.
stirs, looks up at all of you surrounding it, starts to get that quivering lip, tears crawling down his face, and he scrambles up to his feet and charges out of the exit. I hate this place. And he is gone, and that is his turn. And you are now out of initiative.
And in need of therapy.
oh,
At least he's not dead. How awful would that have been to have been like, yep, and there's a dead kid there. You just killed a dead kid. Good job.
Just wait for a different game. It's already happened to me.
to be fair, guys, if the kid was dead, we couldn't have killed him more.
That's true. I couldn't have killed a dead kid.
That's that glass half full thinking.
I'll look at the crate.
Huh.
It is a simple wooden crate with polka dots on it. Splayed
Hidden
open.
into a hippo.
So it's empty. Nothing inside.
Nope, nothing at all.
Did that look more like a transformation, or was it like magic?
Give me your. You have something akin to Arcana, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Did it look like a transmute form type of thing? Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, give me a lore roll.
A lore roll? Okay.
Yeah, that 100% looked like a were transformation happening. That was definitely a were hippo.
Okay, might want to get in contact with that kid again, guys.
Is that all you say?
Yeah.
All right. You guys heard him.
Why?
That wasn't like, you know how I can transform like my form or like animals' forms? That wasn't like that. That seems more like a permanent thing. I don't know
Like
what caused the.
where? Oh, where?
I don't understand. It wasn't permanent. You saw him. He was a child.
I mean, he'll transform again. I don't know what the parameters are, right? Like what causes it.
Oh, Jesus.
Max,
Who is this Jesus?
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty
Dead
sure,
guy.
Max, you did put out there. You said the word werewolf, right?
But would I
said
know what a
werewolf.
werewolf? Would I know what a werewolf is?
Yes.
Okay. Then I would say yes.
Brazen, free insight. Now you know what that tingle was. You got
could have been
bit
a cool
by a were
hippopotamus.
I suppose once I realized, I would tell everybody like, yes, I guess I was almost a hippo. That's what that tingle was. It was weird.
I mean, if you keep hanging out with me and we go to lunches, that's probably going to happen.
There's a hippo in all of us, guys. Okay, to be fair, right?
I love we started the session talking about how we need to lose weight.
I think Brosnan in general is going to be very annoyed, just at the whole situation and with the kid and Varuk messing around and all that. And as soon as somebody hands him a healing ampule so that he can drink it, he's just going to charge through the first door.
Is it the locked door, maybe?
No,
yeah,
the one directly to the north.
Oh, okay, okay.
1d8, you're healing me?
Yep.
Yeah, I was looking for my little roll.
Yeah, I'm assuming we only got a
Plus
short rest before, right?
The governing ability, your forging ability modifier.
My forging ability modifier?
No, that comes from Toan. So it'd be a total of 5.
Wow. I cannot roll for shit today.
Bloop. Feel a little better. The sting of the bite goes away, but you still feel the throbbing because of the sheer force of the hippo's jaws, and it got in there pretty deep. Yeah, it's still hurting.
It's fine. Whatever. We're just going to charge to the door, barrel through it. I figure I'll probably survive whatever the first trap is. So
It's another hippo. Oh no.
Inside the door here, you see crates and boxes that are full of blank papers, flyers, kind of a small supply closet here.
nobody
little
to
trinkets
punch.
and stuff if you want to. Well, that you don't see any humanoid forms or like biological forms. You're welcome to investigate, kind of sift through the junk in here
Can I kick a box?
if you want to.
I just want to try and break a box, see if there's anything interesting in it. But if there's nothing to punch, then I was going to leave.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for me investigation.
Okay. It's there.
All right, give me. Can you give me 2d6? Roll it twice.
2d6.
Yes. So 4 and 3 and 1 and 3. Gross. I'm just telling you what the things. So,
Oh, dear.
don't hate on me. Why? That's really annoying.
What are you putting in curse words? It won't let you post it.
No, it does skip the listing for 1 and 3. So I'm just going to give you the next one up. There you go.
How do I know that it's from a convicted murderer?
That was my first thought. How in the hell would you even know?
Is it labeled?
Yes, kind of like a or a museum. It's got a little tag on it, and written on the tag in Galactic Common, the silverware also has a tag on it. It's a small little case with a see-through lid with a piece of twine wrapped around it. It says tarnished silverware.
Brosnan is uninterested in tongues and silverware. He's looking for something else to punch. So
I'm gonna try to pick this door.
I'm going to walk out and then attempt to go to the next door.
That is the
You
door.
can handle Toan's thing first.
All right, Toan. It is a plain lock, not electronic. Do you have some tools, or how are you going about that?
Well, my claw can probably fit in there pretty easily.
I will let you roll sleight of hand with disadvantage. You have broken your claw.
Oh,
I'm
Luckily,
going
it
to
grows
use
back.
an inspiration to take 17.
Ah, your
You
claw
have regrown your claw.
stings. It hurts a little bit. But you're able to jimmy the lock.
Oh, yay! More doors.
Mordor.
One does
Hold
not
the
simply
door.
walk into more doors.
Hold the door.
Brosnan's definitely going to
So
charge
yeah, you
through the
see
middle door.
corridors that lead to other doors and stuff.
Yep.
Unlike the previous room, you don't see any decorations. It's pretty plain down that hallway. And again, it was clearly marked as the employees only area.
Hey, Bros, did you look down the hatch in this area here that you went into?
Did not see a hatch. Did not see anything to punch. Finding something to punch.
Yeah, well, you need to calm down and knock that shit off before you get yourself killed. And then Tone pops back in, and I will come up here and look into the hatch.
You see the same thing as the previous hatch. Rope ladder goes down, 5x5 little cubic area, pipe running into the room.
I don't like this place.
um,
I mean, same.
I'm just curious, Varuk, what are you doing? I saw you ran. Looking outside.
Yeah, I want to see if I could see the kid out there. I know he ran crying.
Yeah, you see kind of over by the booth, you see the kid, couple of the parents who were slipped a Mickey by Brazen. Brazen, don't move. Also, Toan, you guys stop where you're at. But yeah, you see the kid. It looks like he's reunited with his parents.
All right,
They're crying and consoling each other.
I'm gonna yell at him from the doorway. I want to tell him to not leave. Kid's still in danger. That's it. Then I'll go back inside.
All right. A little bit of shock registers on the parents' faces as they look at the kid. Kid is still crying, being sad. Toan, you enter into another supply closet. Very dusty, forlorn, and empty. You see again another hatch leads down. Same thing as the others.
Tell me that those were rooms that kids were stored in.
I'm not telling you that. You see no evidence of that whatsoever.
Small room, little pipe for air.
The GM shrugs in your general direction. Brazen, you have stepped through a doorway. The wooden walls in here are painted with zany and wacky carnival nonsense, jumping unicorns, hippos, candy and balloons and stuff. Very festive and happy. You see carnival lights that are hanging. Half of them are burnt out, but it's not like Christmas lights where if one goes off, they're all out. Just some of them are out. They kind of flash, giving off a bit of dim light in here. A little bit of grime and dust. You can see in the wall directly in front of you the phrase, "Happy Jack loves you." And then painted on the walls, you can see that there are images of screaming and laughing demons, devils, not happy clowns.
Brosnan is going to call over his shoulder that there's definitely something creepy in here and that we should go check this out. And then probably more cautiously, rather than just barging in, storming in very quickly, is going to peek around the corner.
Can you please give me a perception check? The wood that you're about to step on in front of you, you see a couple of the boards that you're about to step on, you see a glimmer from the lights. You realize there's a spring underneath the floorboard there before you step on it.
I do not step on it.
I'm moving your token back a square.
I'm going to poke my head out of the door and say, I've found a trap. Who's good at disarming traps? I'm sorry, I should be in character.
I can
I've
look at it.
found a trap. Who disarms trap?
The same question. That's hilarious. All right. Not I. As I turn back into the cloud. Now I'm messing with you.
Don't want to pop his head over.
So you will realize you will need some kind of tools to disarm this trap. Be a little bit tricky,
Let me get out of your way.
and you're not sure exactly what will happen, but it's definitely set up to where you step foot on it. And Max just walked across it.
I did.
You did.
Fair.
There's nothing that. Sorry.
Can I please get a D4?
Sure.
Oh my gosh. Okie dokie.
This feels like one of those times where, like, as Max is going to do this, Brosnan is like, it's too late.
I will let you make a dexterity save, both you and Toan, to stop him from walking across the square.
Ooh, okay.
Gonna be
Let's
a
do that.
dexterity save, beat a 15.
Dexterity.
Oh, Toan got it.
Oh, that's good. I'm not very dexterous.
So Max, if you trust Toan, he's able to catch you.
Oh yeah.
Now you can force your way through. I can make it contested athletics. Okay.
Oh, that soon? I thought it was like farther in the room.
And Toan will be able to point out the glint of the light on the springs there.
Well, that would have sucked.
Yeah, I can tell you it won't.
Got something to write with.
Did you ask us for something to write with?
Yes.
Oh, Brosnan hands him a pen.
Does Brosnan have a pen in his inventory?
I don't think Brosnan has a pen. No. Does anybody?
In this digital age, I really highly doubt it.
Why don't you just use your sim device?
A claw scratch on the wall.
I'll just scratch a big X in the panel. Step over that.
There you go.
This is not one of those disarming types of traps. This is
I mean, I could try.
avoid it type of trap.
It is going to take an acrobatics check to leap over those boards to the square beyond. Everybody has the capacity to jump 5 feet across, but I'm going to make you work for it because you have to tread carefully.
I'm going to try to disable the trap.
All right, what tools are you using to disarm the trap?
Charlene, and whatever else you can find to try to see about removing the springs or separating the board from them.
Charlene is a bit clunky, so
All right, plan B. I'm going to use a plasma blade.
all right, it will be a dexterity check at a DC 14 and with disadvantage. And I'm going to let you know in advance that if you fail, it will trigger. You will be
Tell everybody to get out of the room. I tell Brosnan, get out of the room.
Oh, I'm out of the room.
Okay.
I'm on the other side of the door.
All right, shut the door.
Oh, okay.
Is there a reason I can't use mechanics?
Yes, it is very intricate.
Can I
Small
use
pieces.
investigation to figure out how to use mechanics?
I will give you a free investigation check. It is too intricate. I'm allowing you to use Charlene or a plasma blade at disadvantage because of
Well,
your
no,
fine
the
motor
reason for
skills.
using the plasma blade is that if it is pressure activated, then all we have to do is cut the spring and remove that problem.
Yeah, but the plasma blade is pretty big compared
No,
to
it's not.
the springs
It's
and
really
the.
small. It comes
Yeah.
off the wrist. It's simply a melee thing. I'm just gonna stick it in there like a torch and let it burn through the metal.
Let me approach this from a different way. Mechanically, this requires thieves' tools, which are little tiny lock-picking things and tweezers and stuff, to give a full and accurate attempt at disarming. So anything beyond specifically having the right tool set is going to be a disadvantage. But I'm allowing it as such, instead of just saying, no, you can't.
All right, let's see if I can figure that out from an investigation roll.
There they are. Infiltration tools.
Does the 25 allow me to figure that out?
Figure what out, sorry?
That it will require thieves' tools.
Yes.
Okay, then I pull out the smuggler's bone.
Which is?
Giggity?
Huh?
All right,
Make an
let me go grab
intimidation
it from
check.
chat.
I'd like to stick my bone into this pressure plate.
Really?
No.
I'll be right back. And Todd walks out.
All right, I put in the Esper Genesis chat, copied back from August 14th. It includes a lock cracker. So that looks like infiltration equipment to me, because it's a rare all-in-one tool kit. Plasma cutter, bioscanner, including lock cracker.
That'll do. You can definitely use that
Okay.
to make your dex check flat out instead of a disadvantage.
All right, let me change the stat from wisdom to, because it's based on mechanics, but if you want to make it dexterity, I can just change the attribute real quick.
Please do. Meanwhile, Brazen and Veruca, apparently you guys are watching Toten leave.
Yes, I'm sitting inside the dragon cart.
Whee!
Yeah.
All right.
There you
Max,
go.
you've got it.
I assume Toad didn't say anything about him leaving, so I'll be confused. But because he did not say anything, I'll just sort of shrug and assume I'll find out later.
All right. Well, Max, you have successfully disarmed the pressure plate. You're welcome
I
to
open the
proceed.
door and tell everybody, like, I got it.
Let's go.
Hooray.
Uh,
Toen, you will, upon making your exit, you hear that Max says, got it. His words echo far enough to reach you. Brazen, are you taking the lead essentially on maneuvering through this location?
Yes, I would. Because we've already found one trap, I would like to keep an eye out for other traps.
All right. Go ahead, please. Roll for me your perception. All right. To your north and west.
Towen's right next to me. I'm going to point that out to Towen. However, he marked the other one. I would hope that he could mark that one as well.
If Toan would like to do so, I'll put next on the map there. Bloop.
Yes.
I've got you on the
Right
yes.
here.
That square appears clear.
Those three.
I will need a new perception check.
I'm gonna take 19.
All right, and you guys should see those X's now on the ground where you'll want to avoid stepping.
Go down the hallway here.
Roll for me again, please. Appears clear.
About here.
Roll for me your perception again. All right, so you do not see a trap. However, what you do see is the remains of a metallic human-sized construct laying on the floor, holding an odd metal contraption in its hand. It seems to have kind of broken through the wall there. You can see a line on the ground that kind of looks like a track. There's like kind of a metal tube running through it, if you will. So it looks like that metal construct was kind of designed to, you would conclude, like break through the wall there, scare a passerby with that strange thing.
Yeah,
You'll
I
have to
gotcha.
investigate further to get more details. All right, so what you see is from the construct itself, it looks like you can scrap some silver from it if you're into that sort of thing. You also see what is a broken chainsaw and has a little bit of a slosh to it. Appears to be powered by an old form of petrol fuel.
Combustion engine. Probably a
Yeah.
type 2.
Yeah, you're savvy enough to know, like, after you have a minute to kind of look at it and like take it all in, like, oh wow, this is a chainsaw. Can you please you hear clacking. I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw. DC 14. You are able to quickly dodge out of the way as another construct wielding a chainsaw goes slashing by on that track. Comes to the end where the broken one lies. You hear some clacking, and it turns, and it looks like it's about to swish back by again. I suppose it would only be fair to do that. Ooh, nice.
Is everybody in initiative?
Yes. You guys will hear metallic clanging, then something scraping. Brazen, you'll be able to see the part of the construct kind of around the corner from you as it's turning on its axis. Looks like it's about to disappear from your view, but you can kind of see parts of it from around the corner there, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, just barely.
Is there enough room to get in there, or am I sort of stuck behind towing?
Not yet. Because it does take up a lot of mass in the square. You move right up next to it, but you won't be able to move past it as long as it's on the track there.
Okay.
And I did not get an initiative roll from Mr. Varuk. Hooray. All right. Well, Toan, you get to respond first. Directly in front of you, by the way, if you look to your north, you see kind of a bizarre contraption lying above an open pit. There are essentially 4 ladders. Each of them are 2.5 feet wide, divided by a wall in the middle. And they're kind of shaking and moving in opposite directions. So you can tell it's a bit trepidatious to be walking across those ladders, but that is the way north from here. You also have the construct ready to zip by you again. But the construct itself, you know, can be hurt because there was a broken one on the floor that you just went past. You're free to act as you will.
What are the walls made out of?
The ones that are directly to your south are very easily crumbling, breakable wood. The walls that are to your upper right, in the middle between the ladder constructs, appear to be pretty solid. Concrete would be
still?
your best guess.
Concrete?
Thick and solid. Which
All
belies
right, well,
what you observed from the outside in the tent structures, but two, Varuk let you know when you first came in here that this entire place radiates magic, so take that as you will.
placing a hand on the left wall here. Does it feel like it's concrete?
Yep. Very solid.
Not like smooth and slippery.
No, it's rough. You can
Oh, okay.
not
Well, I
slip
moved
on
this
it.
way, but I'm not walking on the ladders. I'm literally just climbing the wall. Because I have a climb speed.
All right. You're able to avoid what would be essentially difficult terrain and wobbly footing that could cause people to trip up, hurt themselves. But you're able to avoid it.
I ignored difficult terrain already.
Well, this is special difficult terrain, but you're avoiding it because you're
terrain.
climbing across the walls there.
Yeah, you know when a trap is obviously a trap, it's a trap. But yeah, I'll just climb the wall and get out of the way of the mechanical thing.
All right. Varuk is up next.
That's it. I'm just gonna walk behind Max. That's it.
All right. Max, it's your turn.
Okay, I bend down to the trap in front of me, and we're going to try this thing again.
All righty.
The bone?
The bone.
The bone.
Give that trap the bone. Ooh, right on target.
Wonderful.
successfully disarmed 2 of those floor traps.
Now I'll move across, and I'll be prepping right here for the next one.
Alrighty. And Varuk, because you said you were following Max, because he took his movement there and you had some left, if you want to hold your movement for the trigger of him moving, you are welcome to move into the squares behind Max if you
All
like.
right. I'll do so.
All right. With that being said, Brazen is up next.
I don't know if this is possible, but I see a lot of black. Is it possible to see like a dimmed version of what I already know to be there, and a completely blacked out version of what I have never seen?
That happens automatically.
Oh, because
Or it
everything,
should.
everything is completely blacked out except for whatever I can see.
Oh, let
Like
me.
currently.
There we go. I don't know if you have to refresh your page or not.
Let me try refreshing. Things still black.
But you should see.
It's
You
fine.
should
It's just
see
that I
gray
only see.
area. Oh yeah, you
No,
should
everything.
see where you've been before, but not the details of it.
No, I just see pitch black, dark, all dark, except for my current line of sight, which is very small. It's just slightly disorienting because, I don't know. I feel like I should know the other stuff, but it's all right because
I'll
I'm going to be
refresh
moving
my
forward.
page. I did just change the settings, so you definitely should be able to see pale wood floor where you've already been. Like that's just a thing. You might have to maybe, after I get in here, let me try to move your token a little bit. What do you see?
Refresh once more. Still total black.
That's not what should be happening, because when I
Darn.
preview as your token, I can see a lot more than
Well,
that.
it's fine. It shouldn't affect too much. But I'm going to move forward. I see the chainsaw construct. Has Cohen said why he started climbing on the walls? Like, has he? I don't remember him being like,
Nope.
"Hey, we're going to avoid this thing." So, in that case, I think I'm going to attempt to attack it.
Go for it.
Oh, I have to bring up my page again. There we go. Okay, first attack. And second swing, because I am warrior. I don't think either of those hit. Do either of those hit? 11s?
Not effectively. Your glaive just kind of glances off of the armor, which appears to be pretty sturdy.
Dag
Ka-ting,
nabbit.
ka-ting.
Let's do, since I'm here, let's do an action surge that I got back when we did a short rest.
Okay.
And I'm going to do this once more with feeling. Double attack. How about an 18?
An 18, you're able to find a hole in the armor and slash through into the innards. That is 8 and 4, or 8 and 6. Total of
8 and 6, yeah. I had another 11. Ugh. I don't have a plus 8. Like, I must
see
have
it
rolled
light up a little bit
terrible.
inside
Jeez.
from the fire, but quickly
Yeah,
goes out.
you can see what you roll if you hover over the number. So you roll a 3.
Awful. Okay, then I
You can
will
use an
use.
inspiration to take the 20.
No, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. I am going to use a my bonus action to smack him with the butt of my glaive. I forgot to create an attack for just the butt.
We'll call it an unarmed strike then if you have that on there.
Unarmed strike. Let's see, I should have that somewhere, right? I have claws.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. It would just be bludgeoning instead of slashing, but that's going to hit.
Okay. And another 6.
A lot of force. Bang, clang. You can see that the construct now hanging, teetering, a little bit crooked, chainsaw wielding, still revving. You've definitely caused it some damage. It won't be able to take a full round of that again, but it is also not completely hurt.
Okay. If this thing is a construct, and I don't know how mechanical slash electrical it is, like if it knows that I'm here or if it's just swinging randomly. If I move away from it, does it get an attack of opportunity, or like does it see that and then take the attack of opportunity, or is it just sort of randomly doing stuff?
Give me investigation. It's hard to tell.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to risk it for the biscuit then.
Zip. It is, yeah, like zipping on the track there. What are you risking?
I'm going to move away from it and behind the wall with some of my other movement to get out of its reach.
It does not appear to take an attack.
Okay. Then that will be the end of my turn.
All right. You hear it moving on the track. It's essentially just kind of activated, going back and forth there. Mr. Towen, you are climbing walls.
My head back around the corner. Look at it.
You see that it is now sustained damage, is hanging partially on its post. Chainsaw still revving, still slashing back and forth.
It's just
zipping back and forth on its
wildly,
line.
so it's just wildly flashing back and forth. It doesn't look like there's any automation to it. It looks like the automation is very simplistic, is what I'm asking.
Give me an investigation check.
Don't lick it. 22.
It's much better than my 7.
Looks like licking it helped. Yeah, it is definitely a very simple construct and designed
Sometimes
to
you
zip
just
back
gotta
and
taste
forth
it.
here. Essentially, just free insight for you mechanically. That's why you made a dex save instead of it being against your AC. It's not like actively trying to swing at you.
I figured it was just a trap.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to damage the track it's on.
Ooh, all right.
I will use acid. I'll use my acid saber
Nice.
and just kind of hit the track there. Just like right here, right in front of where it comes at it.
So you come slashing down with your acid saber, severing the line, burning ends from where the saber cuts through. Chainsaw construct goes buzzing across it, hits that part where you got it, clanks. Oh, that's not what I wanted. It is now off the track. One of its arms falls off. Helmet rolls off. The body and the arm that has the chainsaw is still active, but it's just revving in the air. Can be easily avoided. So the construct itself hasn't been completely decimated, like it's still active, but is no longer a threat, as it were. You
I'm
can
gonna-
essentially,
I'm
for
gonna-
free, take a coup de grace, like smash the arm that's holding that chainsaw.
Yeah,
Remove that
that's
function.
exactly what I was going to do. I was going to just try to get rid of the arm chainsaw thing and toss the chainsaw over here into the cubby hole.
Now, that chainsaw is in good shape and still active if you want it.
I don't want a chainsaw.
Well,
Someone
okay.
else can have the chainsaw. But that's my turn. And I'm going to wait for the others to catch up.
All right, so the others will hear that reverberating sound echoing through metal pieces. You hear breaking, you hear the chainsaw die down, and then you're left only with the happy music, very lightly playing in the background. Catching up on gifs.
I don't know if that last one makes sense to everybody.
With Bluey or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Have any of you
It
guys watched
looks like
Bluey?
he's got wood. I only know it as
So-
a pop culture reference. I don't know what's going on in the scene with. It looks like a dad and a mom and a kid, and
yeah.
dad's got wood. I don't know if that's innuendo for the parents watching the show.
No. So in that scene, basically in that episode, they're all playing like their neighbors or whatever, right? And they've got houses, and the dad is playing like a terrible neighbor who's like super loud, and the piece of wood is he's acting like it's a chainsaw, and so he's like, "Rah, rah, 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 rah," and the mom is like, "What are you doing?" And he goes, "Chainsawing," rah, 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 rah. Just like really annoying. Also with an Australian accent because they're Australian.
Okay, gotcha. That's yeah.
Never watched Bluey.
Oh, the thing did work. I just
Aha.
needed to start moving.
There you go.
Now I can see. Okay. I'm just going to move my character around real quick to all the places where I have been so that I can see all the stuff.
All right. While you're doing that, we're at a good point for us to transition here, but I do want to give Max a chance to jimmy that last trap there, if he would like to
Okay.
attempt to do so.
Sure.
Was setting up for it, so
Didn't do it. I'll have to keep working at it. I'm assuming a 10 doesn't make it since 14 was what you said on the last one.
yes. Yeah, so it won't deactivate it. Yeah, you didn't critically fail, so I would say that you haven't triggered it, but you also haven't deactivated it. But you're welcome to try again.
Okay, I'll give it another try.
Meanwhile, Toan and Brazen are looking down at the defeated chainsaw construct. Cool helmet if you want to take it for a prize or something. Medieval style plate armor.
Do I have a helmet with my armor?
I don't know. Max nails it. That trap is no longer a threat.
Okay.
Gross. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think the armor says anything about having a helmet. I'm guessing there is no tactical advantage to having a helmet. I don't get like a +1 to my.
I would say heavy trooper armor does have a helmet.
You think it does?
I do think it does.
It shouldn't be heavy trooper armor because I bought that new armor. It was or no, it was based off heavy trooper armor. The special armor that I bought that was expensive. Then we upgraded it.
In that case, since you customized it, I'll leave it up to you. It may or may not have a helmet. Your call.
Oh.
But you're welcome to incorporate cool medieval looking helmet into your current accoutrements if you like.
Yes, but I assume that if I do incorporate said helmet, it is an aesthetic choice, and not that it would provide me any more actual armor.
Yes, correct.
Okay, then I definitely pick it up.
Awesome. So you'll have like some sweet futuristic looking space armor, and then
Yeah.
the helmet itself is like classic medieval plate looking with the front
Does
slits.
it fit on my not human shaped head?
So the way that it fits, you can kind of curve it around your snout to where, like normally, I just zoomed in on the picture. So normally the human's mouth would be underneath the eyes, whereas in your
Mhm.
instance, the snout goes down to the bottom and your mouth is closer down there. So it's kind of tilted, but without it impeding your vision and your senses. Yeah, it's just kind of tilted funny.
Okay,
I assure
I'll
you
put
it
it
looks
in a
cool.
bag.
I'll put it in my bag for now. I will. I'll find somebody to modify it to fit my head a little better.
Alrighty. Well, Max has successfully disabled all the traps in this area. Toan and Brazen work together to take out the chainsaw construct. Brazen and Toan stand before the wobbly stair area, very precarious to pass
Oh
across
god.
with an open pit below. That is a good place for us to fade to black, but I would like to give you guys the opportunity to regroup, speak, do whatever you like. You've got a moment of respite here. If there's anything to address or share or speak, or if everybody wants to check out Brazen's cool new helmet, whatever you guys want to do to close out the session here.
Yeah, I guess Max would just keep looking for additional traps that Toan might have left marks on. That's about it.
Brazen would probably give a status update. The thing's dead. Well, it was never alive, I guess. I got a cool helmet out of it. There's stairs.
Well,
Wobbly stairs.
the decision from here is either continue down this way or backtrack and go through the other doors and figure out what is in the employee only area.
They are both viable options.
Your choice, boss.
Now, I will let you know what that choice is on next session, I guess.
Next time on
Got some time to think about it. Well, alrighty then. That shall close us out there. Oh.
I'll catch y'all later.
All right. Have a great evening.
Hey, night.
Later.
See ya.